Next, we'll take a look at how to wish the best for someone. You can use the present tense short form of verbs plus to, ii desu ne, or informally, to ii ne, to say that you hope something nice happens. This form is used when you are wishing for the good luck or a favorable outcome for someone other than yourself. Let's look at an example. いいアルバイトを見つかるといいですね。いいアルバイトを見つかるといいですね。I hope you find a good part-time job. If we really look closely at this sentence, we have a verb phrase, いいアルバイトを見つかる, to find a good part-time job. To here functions in Japanese, depending on the context, as if or when, and then we have this short phrase, いいですね. So more succinctly or more accurately, we can translate this sentence as, if you find a good part-time job, that would be nice. We'll interpret this more generally, or when we want to say the same sentiment in English, though, we'll say often, I hope you find a good part-time job, or I hope this nice thing happens for you. Another example for you here. 雨が降らないといいですね。雨が降らないといいですね。So, we'll translate this one to be, I hope it doesn't rain. Again, we can translate this more literally. 雨が降らない, it doesn't rain, to, if, いいですね, it's nice. In other words, if it doesn't rain, that would be nice. So this is the method by which we can express our hopes for a nice outcome or for something positive to happen for someone else. What if we're looking to express or our wishes for something nice to happen for our own sake? You have to change it up just a little bit. Instead, here you can say といいんですが or といいんだけど when speaking informally. These endings show the speaker's attitudes more tentative and makes the sentence sound a bit more modest. An example for you here. 試験が優しいといいんですが I'm hoping the exam will be easy. 試験が優しい test is easy. と again translated as if いいんですが it would be nice. In other words, if the exam is easy, that would be nice. Wouldn't it just though? Note that these types of sentences mean that you're hoping that something nice happens. This means we're talking about something that is not entirely inside your sphere of control. That's something you don't have agency over. Such patterns should not be used in cases where you hope to do something nice, which is under your control. So if you're thinking that you have some objective in mind and that there is some way that you can control that outcome, we wouldn't use this verb in its short form with to ii desu ne or to in desu ka for oneself. Rather, what we need to do there is you should use the potential form of the verb instead of the plain form. Let's consider this example. I'm hoping to go to college. So whether you get into college or not is something you do have some agency over. How hard you study, how well you study for exams, that sort of thing. So we wouldn't use this example. This would be ingrammatical in Japanese. 大学に行くといいんですが, right? If I go to college, that would be nice. Well, if you go to college is something that is, again, into your sphere of influence, something you can do something about. So it would be better to phrase it with the potential form of the verb, as follows. We should rephrase it then as, I'm hoping I can go to college. 大学に行けるといいんですが. This is in fact how a native speaker would express their hopes for themselves and their future. All right, let's get a little practice in here. Read each person's situation and then express your hopes for him or her. Let's do an example first. We're talking to your friend here, and he says the following. 風邪をひいたんです. I've caught a cold. You want to say to him, I hope you get well soon. How would you phrase that? So recall, we used the short versions of the verb. So we'll have an informal verb phrase right before the particle to, followed by the phrase いいですね. It would look something like this. 早く良くなるといいですね. 早く良くなるといいですね. All right, these next three focus on your friend Robert. He says to you, 明日から旅行に行くんです. 明日から旅行に行くんです. Tomorrow I'm off on a trip. Your wishes for him start with this one. I hope the weather's nice. How would you say this in Japanese? Pause the video here. いい天気だといいですね. いい天気だといいですね. Note that when we use a noun or a not adjective in front of the particle to here, the da is required. いい天気だ. Remember, da is the informal equivalent of des. So, いい天気です. It's nice weather. I hope it's nice weather. If the weather is nice, that's good. いい天気だといいですね. Further, you wish for him, I hope it's not cold at your destination, wherever it is you're going. Pause the video here. 寒くないといいですね. 寒くないといいですね. I hope it's fun. Pause the video here. 楽しいといいですね. 楽しいといいですね. The next few are focused on your friend Sue. She says to you, 日本の大学院に行きたいんです. 日本の大学院に行きたいんです. I want to go to a Japanese graduate school. Your wish for her? I hope you can get in to graduate school. All right, pause the video here. 大学院に入れるといいですね. 大学院に入れるといいですね. I hope you can get a scholarship. Pause the video here. 奨学金をもらえるといいですね. 奨学金をもらえるといいですね. I hope you can do good research. Pause the video here. いい研究ができるといいですね. いい研究ができるといいですね. These last few focus on your forgetful classmate friend, John. He says to you, 宿題を忘れたんです. I forgot my homework. Your wish for him? I hope the teacher doesn't collect it. Pause the video here. 先生が宿題を集めないといいですね. 先生が宿題を集めないといいですね. I hope the teacher doesn't come to class. Pause the video here. 先生がクラスに来ないといいですね. 先生がクラスに来ないといいですね. You could also have used, instead of kurasu, the Japanese word 授業. 先生が授業に来ないといいですね. Both are fine. This is just getting out of hand, isn't it? I hope a typhoon comes and there's no class today. Pause the video here. 台風が来て休みになるといいですね. 台風が来て休みになるといいですね. There's real desperation in this last one, isn't there? That concludes our look at expressing your best wishes for self and others. 勉強頑張ってね.